I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to...
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Mayfield on first down, rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone effort. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. A shotgun snap for Newton. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Needed more than 3, but that's all they got. And it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. A first down throw from Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Browns. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Mayfield completes it to Higgins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins. 31 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And he's got his target. That's Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Newton. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Newton now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. On first down, it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing is Newton, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Newton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. TJ Carey right there in coverage. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Newton. His throw incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second and 11 now. Newton, and Thomas has it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Newton, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. He's at the 50. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run. Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell.
Interception all day, baby.
At their own 36-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Making the tackle there, Cornelder. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get